Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal left for the U.S. to participate in trade talks with his counterparts there. Remember, Donald Trump has been continuously putting pressure on India during the bilateral talks. Apart from calling India the country with the highest tariffs, he recently stated that he asked Apple's Tim Cook to move production of iPhones out of India and to the US. Rishabh joins us now to tell us what is on the negotiating table now. Rishabh, what are you hearing?
Right, what we're hearing is the fact that Piyush Goyal is in the US to lead trade talks for the third in-person round of negotiations between India and the US. What we're also expecting from Goyal is the fact that he is set to hold meetings with two very important figures of the Trump administration. The first one being the US Trade Representative Jamieson Greer, the second one being his counterpart in the US, the Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. What is expected from the various, I think, 3 to 4 days talks is also the fact that he will also build upon the already done negotiations over the past couple of months. Remember, a team from the US had visited New Delhi, and a team led by Chief Negotiator Rajesh Agarwal, who is also the Commerce Secretary designate, had also gone to Washington last month. So this time we're seeing sort of a deepening of these talks between India and the US. Two very important contextual points also coming in as part of these talks. The first one being the easing of the US-China relationship that is also set to sort of dent India's pitch to the world as a global manufacturing hub, as an alternative to China, if US and China, that relationship is mended. And secondly is the retaliation or the sort of posturing that India has done at the WTO with respect to reserving the right to retaliate against US's steel, aluminium, auto parts tariffs that continuously exist, that is currently being levied. What is also very interesting is the fact that the last time the Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal went to the UK, he came back with an FTA announcement within a few days. So, and what is also noteworthy here is the fact that because there is no sort of ruling out from any of my sources that a mini trade deal or an early first tranche of the deal cannot be done before July 8th. There's no ruling out of that possibility as well. So all eyes peeled on Washington, given the fact that India's chief negotiator Rajesh Agarwal as well as Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal are both in Washington for trade talks.
All right, Rishabh, thank you so much for breaking that for us. And in fact, the two key takeaways are that the deal might not be closed before 8th of July, and plus the amending of US and China relations might overall impact India's relation with US as well. All right, with that, let's also shift focus to KRBL. It came out with its earnings. It's a strong set of numbers, largely led by exports. Profitability and margin improvement was on account of lower cost of raw material as well as lowering of finance costs. The company, the stock is seeing an up move of 7% in trade today. Revenue was up 9%. EBITDA was up 25%. Margins stood at 15.5 versus that of 13.5, and net profit was up almost 35%.